All right, let's settle this. Togas, temples, philosophers, gladiators. What's the actual difference between ancient Rome and ancient Greece? Most people mix them up, but they were two completely different worlds, separated by hundreds of years and a totally different way of life. So, let's stop guessing and actually wake up in both. Quick context before we jump in. Ancient Greece came first. Its golden age peaked around 500 BC, built not as one country, but as a patchwork of independent city-states: Athens, Sparta, Corinth, each with its own laws, army, and identity. Rome rose later and eventually built something very different. One empire, one ruler, stretching across 3 continents. Same corner of the world. Completely different systems. Let's live it. You open your eyes on a sun-drenched hillside. Below you, white marble buildings catch the light. This is Athens, at the height of its golden age. Your first stop is the Agora, the beating heart of the city, part marketplace, part town square. Merchants sell olive oil, wine, and fresh bread. You're wearing a simple draped tunic called a chiton. Light, breathable, perfect for the Mediterranean heat. But the Agora isn't just for shopping. Walk a little further and you'll find men gathered in circles debating everything from justice to the nature of the universe. This is the birthplace of philosophy. And possibly somewhere in that crowd, a man named Socrates is asking someone a question they really don't want to answer. Athens is also home to something the world had never seen before: democracy. Citizens vote directly on laws and decisions. Revolutionary, but with a catch. Only free adult male citizens get a voice. Women, slaves, and foreigners are left out entirely. Not every city-state looks like Athens, though. Travel south to Sparta, and childhood ends fast. Boys as young as 7 are taken from their families and enrolled in the Agoge, a brutal military training program designed to build soldiers, not scholars. Between the philosophy, the theater, the Olympic Games, and the sheer variety from one city-state to the next, ancient Greece isn't one culture. It's dozens of them, all competing, all influencing each other. But a few hundred miles west, across the Adriatic Sea, a very different world is rising. You open your eyes again, but everything has changed. Straight, stone-paved roads stretch to the horizon in every direction. Massive aqueducts carry water for miles, arching over the landscape like man-made rivers in the sky. This is Rome, near the height of its power. You're wearing a toga now, the mark of a Roman citizen. Around you, the city hums with organized chaos. Public baths where people gather to socialize. Vendors shouting over the noise. Soldiers marching in disciplined rows. Head toward the center of the city and you'll find the Colosseum, a massive stone arena built to hold tens of thousands of spectators, all there for one thing: the games. Gladiators fighting for their lives, wild animal hunts, even staged naval battles. Entertainment on a scale the ancient world had never seen. Rome's government looks nothing like Athens' democracy. It started as a republic with elected officials and a senate, but power slowly concentrated into the hands of a single emperor. One ruler, one command structure, an entire empire moving as a single machine. And here's the twist. Walk into any Roman temple and you'll recognize the gods almost instantly. Because Rome didn't invent them. They took Greece's gods and simply renamed them. Zeus became Jupiter. Ares became Mars. Aphrodite became Venus. Rome didn't just conquer Greece's land. It absorbed Greece's culture and rebranded it as its own. So, what's the real difference between ancient Rome and ancient Greece? Greece gave the world ideas: democracy, philosophy, theater, the Olympics. Rome gave the world infrastructure and power: roads, law, military engineering, empire. One built the blueprint, the other built the machine that ran on it. And in a strange way, we're still living with pieces of both. So, next time you wake up somewhere new, where should it be? Ancient Egypt, building the pyramids? The Aztec Empire before the conquistadors arrived? Medieval Japan in the age of the samurai? Drop your pick in the comments. I'll choose the next one from there.